In home entertainment, you point out that you're operating in some of the fastest growing markets for DVD and video on demand. But outside Asia, aren't the opportunities to expand revenues here actually quite limited?
Let me tell you the strategy of Eros into different markets. India is growing at 48% CAGR as per the PwC report. Half the population doesn't have even the DVD players yet. We are still on VCD. DVD is still a nascent and growing market. So there's going to be a huge explosion for the revenues in India and Asia. In Europe and UK and US and different markets, we have a different strategy. You will see that there's high def going to come into place. So we are re-digitize the whole library, which will be released into the next 3 or 4 years. You'll see huge rise in revenues coming from these markets from the high def, and also coming from be it iTunes, be it Real Rhapsody or online distribution and the different deals we have distributed. So it all is a part of the home entertainment and digital combine, and the high definition revolution coming to in the next 5 years.
And also, how much potential is there, do you think, within the emerging dubbed markets in Europe, like Holland, Germany, for instance?
Let me explain to you what is our audience. For Eros, there is 1 billion people in India, which is our target audience. Then comes the 50 million South Asian diaspora, the Indians, Pakistanis, Bangladeshis, and Sri Lankans living outside India. We want to reach out and monetize our content. And the third area is where the countries like Germany, Holland, Russia, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand. These countries even consume the Hollywood content in dubbed environment. So even the Hollywood films have to get dubbed there. It has taken us about 10 to 15 years to reach out to those audiences. We have done different deals into different countries, maybe 10 years ago, and which has seen the result today. Always at one given time, we have 4 or 5 markets incubating, which will become huge in the next 5 years to come.
Turning to television syndication, you've seen more growth this year, but can you maintain this run rate? And if so, how?
100%. I think it's all about the growth in the Indian entertainment sector. Because the category is growing, there are more and more people watching Indian television, Indian movies. And we are dealing with about 50 different clients all across the globe, different television stations, be it Channel 4, BBC, or SABC in South Africa, or SBS in Australia, or Sony Television, B4U, Z, Sahara, you name it, we deal with everyone. Because number one, we have the size of the library, 1,300 films, we license them. Number two, we have got 25 to 30 major new releases. And all those television companies want to lay hands on this prime content. Hence, we do a package of movies for different territories with different television companies, and which is going to grow because the cost of the acquisition of these movies are going to go up because there's competition among those television channels. They want to lay hands on the top premium product, and they're paying us more dollars, and which is going to drive our profits.